Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to take things a little bit easy. My body is a little bit sore. I've been training hard this week. I've been doing some cross training, doing some different things like rock climbing. And so the forearms hurt, the back hurts, the legs hurts. And so today we're going to do a relaxed combo, but try to make it a little bit interesting because I was trying to think of what I could do today that would be sort of more like beginner moves, but how to make them kind of interesting. So what I came up with is this beginner challenge. These are all really simple aerial hoop moves, but I'm gonna add a little twist to each one of them. We're gonna start out with the man in the moon, but we're gonna add a challenge for balance, and we're gonna add a little interesting variation to it. And then we're gonna add in a mermaid, we're gonna add in a cradle with a little twist to it, and we're gonna add in a little splitty almost split. It's not really a split, it's an almost split, but I'm still talking about it when I could just show you. So this is what we're doing today. We're doing beginner challenge. It's beginner moves with a twist. Here it is. Here's a little sneak peek of what we're going to be doing today. And before we get started, I just want to reiterate something that I've said before, but I think it is so important. Remember, in any of your transitions, your goal is to have them be smooth and simple. So with all of these transitions, we're trying to keep things simple, keep them efficient. If we place our hand on the hoop, we want to have it already in the good place to move to the next move. If you're moving your leg around, you don't want to be fishing for where your leg's supposed to go. You want to keep it direct from point A to point B, keeping things simple. Also, take your time in transitions. I know that I can transition very fast because I've done these moves a million times, but it's much better to watch someone do a transition that is smooth and slow and simple and elegant than to see someone do a quick but messy transition. All right, to start out, we're going to be sitting in the hoop and we're going to go into that classic of all beginner combos, a man in the moon, but we're going to add a little unusual twist to it. So first, man in the moon, you're turning your body as far sideways as possible. You're putting the hoop right along your spine, so right in the middle of your back. And most importantly, I am lifting my heels away from the hoop. If I have my heels on the hoop, it makes my feet flex. It's going to shorten the line of my legs. It's not going to be cute. From there, I replace my hand on the top of the hoop and one hand right under my bum, and that gives me control to be able to open up my legs in this straddle. If you don't have a big straddle split, that is totally fine. You can do this with a V. It's going to be equally pretty if your legs are in a slightly closer together V. Finally, to add the little twist onto the man in the moon, I'm going to thread my legs through the center of the hoop. I'm crossing each leg over to the other side and straightening my legs so that on the top, the hoop is held between the outsides of both of my ankles. To come out of this, I'm just going to put my hand back on the top of the hoop and slide my legs down. But again, to add a little extra interesting twist to this, I'm not just going to slide my legs down like we sometimes do in this shape. I'm going to slide my hips out as well. So I've got my hand on the bottom under my bum again, my other hand on the top, and I'm going to slide my hips towards the direction of my top leg. That's going to bring me right down directly into this little cradle shape. But I'm going to give that a twist by reaching back, grabbing my foot. I'm grabbing my foot from the outside, so I'm holding the top of my ankle. And I can straighten that arm on top, letting go of the hoop, giving myself a little bit extra fun shape to play with. Make sure that you are looking back and out with your head in this cradle shape. That's going to lengthen the line of your body and give you a nice long neck. If you're looking towards the rest of your body, like for example, towards your leg that's hooked on the hoop, it's going to shorten your body line. Next, I'm going to reach up. I'm going to grab with an overhand grip, so my fingers are on top of the hoop, close to the span set. I'm sliding my shoulders out and I'm coming around to release and reach behind the hoop with my legs in this cute diamond shape. I really like using this diamond shape. It's something that I've been throwing into a lot of combos, especially into transitions lately, and I think it's quite fun. Then, as I finish up with that diamond shape, I'm going to reach up with my hand, grab as high up as I can, so I want to grab close to my hand that's on the hoop. Switch that other hand over to the other side of the span set. I should have one hand on each side of the span set now. I can twist around until I'm in this little half split. And then I can bring my back foot, placing the ball of my foot right on the center of the bottom bar of the hoop, I'm pushing the hoop away from me. I have a nice straight leg in the front, and I take off my other leg, bringing it behind me. I'm coming into a half split. I'm quite low here, so I was doing a bent leg in the back, but you could also do a straight leg if you prefer. And then I'm going to cross over that leg, crossing right at my knees and looking out with my head to do this fun little seated shape. I think this is a really cute little twisty, interesting shape. I use this one a lot as well. Finally, I'm going to unhook that top leg. I'm going to reach it through the center of the hoop. I'm bending my other leg to slowly bring the hoop back towards my body. And I'm sitting down in the hoop. And just to finish off this little unusual combo, I'm going to bring my head through to the front of the hoop, hook on my elbows, and then really lean my body out the front of the hoop, arching my back and doing this fun little seated position. It's just a fun way to really put an exclamation point on the end of this choreography by ending this cute little sexy seated position with your bum out. Here's the whole thing again in real time. So a few things to remember while you're doing this little choreography. Of course, keep those heels lifted away from the hoop as much as you can while you're in the man in the moon. It's going to make it look infinitely better. Remember that you can do a big V with your legs. You don't have to do a crazy split here. Keep your feet pointed as you thread them through the center of the hoop and pointed as they are straight and on the top of the hoop right here in this man in the moon variation. We're sliding down. Remember, you're sliding towards the side of your front leg, grabbing that back leg, releasing the top arm, looking out with your head to lengthen your body line, and then grabbing near the span set, leaning your shoulders out and backwards. The hoop will move slightly as your shoulders lean out during that diamond pose also, so just be prepared for that. Finally, I'm placing my foot on the bottom of the hoop. Remember to have the hoop on the ball or the center of your foot so that your foot can look pointed even though it's pushing against the hoop. And then we go into this last little flourish at the end. I'm pretty happy with how that came out. I think that turned into kind of a fun little brain teaser combo. I think it's really good in your training to mix up your normal set of moves. All of us, myself included, very much so, tend to have certain moves that are just our go-tos and we do them the same every single time. And I think it's really good for something like this to take a move that we do all the time, like a man in the moon, like a mermaid, and make it a little bit different, make it a little bit out of the normal so that our body and our brain have to work a little bit harder to adjust to something different. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This was quite a fun one for me. And if you did, please do subscribe because there are lots of other things like this on the channel. I've been trying to do kind of longer videos lately to do some more comprehensive sets of moves or small choreographies like this. And if you guys are enjoying that, let me know. If you prefer videos where we're just focusing on one single move and they're a little bit shorter, let me know that as well in the comments. And what else do I need to say here? I need to say, please also like this video. And don't forget to subscribe. I said that one already. It's maybe time for me to go have a lie down today. So I guess I will see you guys later.